Hey guys, welcome back one and all to another Final Fantasy Record Keeper video. I'm DD Forte, and today I want to talk to you guys about Sentinels Grimoire and Stone Skin 2. But first, if you end up enjoying the video, do consider hitting a like and also consider hitting that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more daily Record Keeper content. Anyways, let's get into the video. Even though these soul breaks have been out for a long time, there's still a lot of new players who get access to both of these through their draws, which is great, by the way. But they're kind of confused where they're like, well, what do they do? Like, what's the difference? Do they stack, etc.? Right? Well, I'm going to answer that for you guys right now. And Stone Skin 2 and Sentinels Grimoire, do they stack? No, they don't, unfortunately. Both of these soul breaks are exactly the same, right? It's just different art icon, and then a different name. But both of these soul breaks, they raise your party's attack and defense. Sorry, resistance and defense. I apologize for that. I said that wrong. Once again, resistance and defense by 200%. Now, because these two are exactly the same, they do not stack with each other. So, if you use one first and then you use the other one after, the second one will override the first one. Just letting you know. So, the question at this point is, well, what is there a point to bringing both of them to the party? Which one is worth using? Right now, I would say it is worth having both on a party just in case, because Sentinels Grimoire, it lasts about 25 seconds in game time. That's about 4 turns, a little bit less. So sometimes your soul break might not fill up fast enough, and then the Sentinels wears off, and obviously you don't want to take a crap ton of damage while your Sentinels is down. Also, you'll encounter bosses that dispel you. Like certain bosses especially like the later higher difficulty bosses, they have ultimate dispel essentially, which gets rid of all of your buffs, even your Sentinels Grimoire buff. But typically a normal boss that can use dispel only dispels like white magic buffs like haste or protect. So against bosses that have ultimate dispel, it is good to have 2 Sentinels Grimoire, or at least 2 ways to get access to this wall buff, so that if you get dispelled, you can immediately use the other one. Now, both of these characters are absolutely fantastic characters. Tyro is fantastic. I mean, he can use anything. Seriously, he can use anything. I mean, almost anything, because certain abilities, like 6-star abilities, you can only get access to it if you invest the 5-star motes into Tyro's rune sphere. Like, you can access that and see for yourself, but naturally he can use 5-star anything, and if you invest your motes into him, he can use 6-star abilities as well. So Tyro is fantastic. Yoshitola is a fantastic white mage. Her stats aren't the highest in the game. At level 99, she has 5,525 health, which is higher than some, and it's pretty average. It's like Aerith has 5,200 HP at 99. Minwoo has 5,700 something HP at 99. So she's like a good middle ground in terms of stats. Her mind isn't that bad too. Her mind is at the high 200s, so that's fantastic. Or I'm sorry, not high 200s, the low 200s, like low 200s, which for a white mage, that's fantastic. Because typically I think like white mages, their mind is around 200 to 220, so having Yoshitola at 222, fantastic. Once again, her health is pretty average, but her mind stat's pretty high, and her soul breaks are just fantastic. If you have her burst soul breaks, she's one of the best white mages in the game, in my opinion. Even without it, she's fantastic. Her Medica 2 removes debuffs. She has a shell and protect and regen all rolled into one soul break, I mean, it's not, this soul break right here is not like the best soul break because you could just bring Shell Guard Protectica, but against a hybrid boss, being able to save an ability slot and use this instead is very beneficial. Also, she has access to something that is quite rare. She has access to support abilities. Right now, there's only one other white mage in the game that has access to support abilities, and that's Larsa. But Larsa currently, unfortunately, he's not a relevant white mage, not as much, because he doesn't have a burst soul break and he can't go to level 99 yet. But in the future, no doubt he'll definitely get access to those things. But for now, Yoshitola, just a great white mage, and even Yoshitola can use something that other white mages can't, which are shields. So she can be deceptively tanky as well, because shields, they give a lot of defense. So, and if you're in the back row, you take a lot less defense anyways. So against a physical boss, you put a shield on her if you want. I mean, it's an option. She could be very, very tough to take down, if you will. So my opinion on this matter is that if you can fit both of them onto a team, do it. They're both fantastic characters, both Tyro and Yoshitola. And once again, just to reiterate the point, they're Sentinels, Grimoire, and Stone Skin 2. Unfortunately, they do not stack. Okay? I hope this clarified something for the newer players out there. If you end up enjoying this video, do hit that like button, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.